are at Viva Las Vegas. We are doing our qualifying lap to see where we start at this Las Vegas race, Season 2, Race 2. Where will we start? Would it be good? Would it be bad? Would it be eh? We'll find out in 3, 2, 1, boom! 34th. No one started in the back, so we qualified 34th, start 34th. This is a long race, so I will probably have some laps edited out for save time to keep it under 30 minutes or so. Because usually the average race is about 30 to 45 minutes long to record. So I'm looking out to you guys. So do me a solid, hit the like and subscribe button. So right behind Ross Chastain and Denny Hamlin promptly finally paid him back for Atlanta and St. Louis. But then he and Denny Hamlin went on to win the race, only later to find out that him and his teammate who finished second, Kyle Busch, became the first drivers in decades, and I mean literally decades, to be disqualified for a improper modification to the car or something. But I gotta be honest, watching that guy moving his head around, and it sounds fishy. It sounds really fishy that the fact that this would have been Denny Hamlin's 7th career win at Pocono, making him the all-time race winner at Pocono. It's also his 49th. It would have been also his 49th career win. And all of a sudden, say, no, we're going to give it to Chase Elliott, who finished 3rd. So I don't know. I think I smell something fishy. But I hope you're all having a good day and a good time. I will be having, hopefully, some more consistent videos like I used to. Let me face it, I love my family, my wife and my 2 wonderful sons. They're my life. They're my everything. I do this in hopes of that pipe dream that I could become famous, and to where I can have some more money to blow on them after I get the channel up the way I would like it, if I ever were to say become viral or the hip coolest thing since sliced bread. But I doubt that. But it's fun. It's a great relaxer, a great way to express myself. And for the last 3 weeks, my wife and kids were in downstate Michigan. We live in Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan, which I'm literally 2 blocks from the St. Mary's River, where if I were to cross that river, I would be into Canada. And they were roughly over 5 hours away in a town called Albion for our church's camp season, and to visit her parents who had just retired and moved up from Shreveport, Louisiana. So with them being gone, I was like, I just moped around. I maybe did a few videos, but my heart wasn't in it. It wasn't really fun. Don't ask me why. I could have had so many hours of video recorded just if I had the motivation. I just didn't, and I'm sorry. But and I also realized I gotta figure out how to way to make each video fun. I've been looking at some of my videos and I'm just talking like this, and every once in a while I'll get yeah. But yeah. And as I drive off the road and go through the infield, I'm trying. Hopefully one day people will see this and start watching it. I do get some views, but I have yet to see anyone actually drop very, very few drop a like Very few drop a subscribe. Or if the ones that are watching are already subscribed. And there's like no comments of critiquing or anything. Yeah, if you're watching this, and I have not blown up, and I'm still doing this, I'm up for some criticism. So, yeah. And, a cool thing is, I'm slowly becoming a Ty Gibbs fan in the Xfinity Series. He's the grandson of the Joe Gibbs, who owns Joe Gibbs Racing. And then if you're into football, he was the head coach for the what are now called the Washington Commies, or AKA the Commanders. Back when they were called the Washington Redskins, he won their 2 Super Bowls. Their only 2 Super Bowls was thanks to Joe Gibbs. So, yeah, so that happened. But his grandson had to fill in for a driver who got a concussion during practice yesterday. Wasn't cleared to race, and so he raced in the 45 Toyota Camry, the Michael Jordan co-owned racing team, and surprisingly for 1/18th, not 1/18th, but finished 18th. Though it would have been cool if he would have did a repeat of what happened when he did his Xfinity debut and actually won. That would have been cool, but it is what it is. He's got a lot of talent, and after this DQ for Kyle Busch, costing him second place and some much needed points for the playoffs in 5-6 races, makes his seat a lot more hotter to where they need to get an agreement on their contract, find a sponsor for the 18 car, because I'm pretty sure Ty Gibbs could go walk in there with Monster and a couple other sponsors and make that 18 car nice and comfy for himself. But we still got plenty of season left, and we'll figure that out towards the end of the season. Right now, I think Kyle Busch and Joe Gibbs are more worried to figure out how in the world that they passed pre-race inspection, but then all of a sudden failed post-race inspection. So they're trying to say that during practice and after inspection, they added something to the car? Or they're just trying to save face that they didn't see this during pre-race inspection, but then found it afterwards? I have to admit, there's something fishy. Something fishy's going on there in Pocono. And I've managed to talk my head off for the first 15 laps of this race. I'll see you in a few laps. Oh, and I am in 8th place, too. Okay. Wow. Everyone's pitting there. Three laps to go, and I got 3 laps of fuel. I'm going to keep on driving. I'm going to get that stage win. I might as well just show you guys the entire stage 1, and I'll probably just edit stage 2 in the final stage. In order to make this more realistic, because we all know that I only run at 65% driving assist because I don't have the skill to go full force. I just don't feel comfortable with my skill with a controller. If I had a steering wheel, I may, But this is actually a moment of transparency. My second attempt to record this race. I guess stupidly hit the power button off my computer because I DNF'd the first attempt, and I think I was in stage 2, and I lost control of my car on the back stretch going into turn 3, I think it was, and I spun out and backed in right into the wall and blew my fuel cell and DNF'd. And I went, no, and I hit the off button. So, yeah, so that happened. But we've got the stage win. If I DNF, I promise you. But because they didn't pit, most of them were like, have a lap or 2 on their tires, so I could probably go a lap or 2 further. There's 17 laps, and I have 19 laps of fuel. So barring my tires, I should be able to go the full stage 2. And in any moment, the AI is going to rubber band past me. As you can see them coming up on my right. Oh, I just pulled a Denny Hamlin on Ryan Blaney from the race today. Ooh. I'm sure No Neck Newman is probably a little annoyed. And I did it again to Kyle. And they're splitting me. Oh, come on, Kansas. Man. Oh, and Jimmy Johnson, who retired from NASCAR to go into IndyCar, apparently they had a doubleheader race in Iowa, and he finished 7th in one race and 5th in the other one, which is his best career finishes for IndyCar. So that's pretty cool. Looking forward to next week. There'll be an Indianapolis racing on the road course for both, I guess, Indy and Cup. Sorry, I'm drinking Dr. Pepper and trying to fight back burping. And then my nose is itching. My car feels kind of weird now since that Matt Kansas took me out. Yeah, and if you were watching my Daytona race, it was me trying to mess around with Eric Almirola after he wiped me out, trying to get payback, and it backfired on me, and I ended up finishing top 25, top 30. Not really sure where I started. Oh, and as if you have, I realized after I was recording Daytona, I forgot to mention. Oh wow, somebody just lost it. But since race, everyone there's been. I only lost 10 spots. What was I gonna say? remember what I was going to say.
5 to go, 5 to go.
Give me a minute. I may remember.
All right, you're clear. Car down the outside. All clear. Got a car high now.
So it looks like a lot of people just went for gas instead of tires, because I'm just flying through the pack here.
Careful, still there. Clear high, clear high. Still there. 3 wide. Road's clear. Clear all around. White flag. Stand by.
You could tell who pitted for tires and who stayed out, because
Careful, still there.
4th and 5th are just getting smoked by the rest of those guys.
Car on the outside now. All right, clear outside.
Yeah, top 4 finish. Rock on. And I'll see you at stage 3. And I gained 3 spots.
Going green. Ready. All clear. Got one inside. All right.
So I got 20 laps of fuel.
Inside.
Probably like 20. I don't know how many laps. We'll find out here
Car
how many
outside.
laps are left.
Your line. All right, clear outside.
Matt ain't doing good. Oh, what? You were you doing, Kurt? Not Kurt, Kevin. All right. Oh man, Kevin just pushed me out of the way.
Got one down low now. Car outside. Got a car low now. Bottom's clear.
Got damage on my driver passenger side.
Got one outside.
18 laps of fuel. With 23 laps, so I got 5 laps short. No way is there. I don't know of any useful way of
You're clear.
saving gas. You know, I can let off the gas right here,
Inside. Car on the outside
lose
now.
tons of track position.
Inside.
So I don't know if that's going to help at all.
Inside. Clear low, bud. Clear, hold on, still there. Top three, use it if you need it. Outside, outside. All clear. Car outside, hold your line. Clear high, clear high. You're all clear up top.
So I'm closing in on the top 10 after making up all that ground I lost with the dirty move by Kevin Harvick. I'm 5 laps short. Now I almost guarantee that if this goes green, the AI is going to pit towards the very, very, very end of the race. And if I pit with them, I can almost assure you that I won't have a good finish because of how my car reacts with brand new tires versus the AI on brand new tires. Especially if there's a caution. I'm pretty sure if there's a caution now, or any time at all, there will be if there is a caution, I'm pretty sure the AI will pit. But I could short pit them, lose some track position, and hope for a green flag stop to where I can gain that track position back. I want to do that, but I've always gotten burnt doing that as well. It's like a 50-50 of being burnt and rewarded for that. Box, Lewis.
Alright, you're clear. Hold your line, got one outside. Drop your speed, driver.
I can't complain. One can of fuel, 4 tires. And hopefully we won't. Let's do a can and a half. Just be safe. Way to go, pit crew. A 13.3 second pit.
Okay, get back in there. Let's go.
So I did lose a lap.
Gotta call high now.
Hopefully we will get no cautions and be green flag stops, and I can just be able to get back in my top 10, top 5 spot, and call it a day.
Careful, still there. Hard from the outside. Outside. Alright, you're clear. All clear. Convert it. This time.
Yes! No, I'm still going to be a lap. I'm going to get my lap back, but I wanted to gain some ground before I did. So I can say this is probably a successful burnt job. Only I can beat them. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright, got top 4. Did not beat Kyle Busch
Careful, still there.
or Denny Hamlin off pit road. And
Inside.
oh no, you're not. You're just right there.
Farther on the inside.
Alright, you can go by me, Boyer. Hey, a top 5 finish would be nice. Got what, 7 or 8 laps left?
Got one inside. Car outside. Hold your line. Alright.
No, what am I doing, you stupid idiot? No, no, you.
Car outside. Hold your line.
No, come on. I'm trying to hook Kevin, and I'm hooking myself.
Careful.
You're an idiot, James. You're a pure Class A idiot. Oh. Oh.
Inside.
Oh, what an idiot. Oh, I'm an idiot.
Stay low.
I could have had a top 5 car, but I had to try to pay Kevin Harvick back, and it backfired just like Daytona with Eric Amarillo. And that's both of them are Stuart Haas. What's up with Stuart Haas being dirty? Oops. Oh man, my nose is itching. I don't know why. So the title of this video is going to be I'm an Idiot.
2 laps to go. The car ahead is getting clear high, bud.
I don't know what Matty D was doing. I was going, and next thing you know, he decided to go. I hate this. Figures I lose 18 spots because of that.
32 degrees. Almost ready. Reach out, let's go. Inside. 2 laps to go. Careful, still there. All clear.
So it looks like I will probably not. Hopefully I can get my top 15, but Matty B kind of ruined that for me.
Stay low, stay low. We got 1 to go. Still there. All right, you're clear. All clear. Outside, outside. All right, you're clear.
Alright, so I got my top 15. I'm going to make the sponsors happy. Oh, I got 12. Woohoo! Oh, man, that could have been better, but it could have been worse. I would have never been in, if I would have never messed with Kevin Harvick, I wouldn't have been in that position where Matty B took me out. So, yeah. So I hope what you like. I hope you like what you saw. Don't forget that like and subscribe button. Leave a comment what you thought. Was I an idiot? I'm pretty sure I know the answer to that one. But you guys have a good night, good day, good afternoon, and I will see you next time.